Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So it's been a while. I just wanted to bring to another video to you guys as far as what I do for wedding day preparation. So my wedding day preparation starts 1 week before. So I pack up the last wedding, get that all done and situated, and then now I get ready for the next wedding. So the first thing that I always do is I always go over the paperwork, where I'm going to be, what time I need to be there, and so on and so forth, how many hours I'm going to be there. I also plan the night before my wedding. So if we're going to go out to eat or something like that, I cannot stress enough food. Not what you eat, but what you eat. The last thing you want to do is have any kind of issues with you having Mexican the night before, or you having something the night before that you've never had before, and all of a sudden, dietary-wise, it doesn't agree with your stomach. I always keep in my bag pink pills, Pepto-Bismol, Band-Aids, anything like that that I might need on the wedding day, just so that I don't have any issues. So I'm always careful the night before what I eat and where I'm going and what I'm doing. I don't want to be too tired doing one thing on Friday night when I got a wedding on Saturday. I want to save as much energy as I can. So food is probably the biggest thing that I pay attention to when it comes to wedding prep. Being careful what I eat prior to a wedding, even at the wedding too. So I'm going to add another little note here: how you dress. I've heard stories of a photographer showing up at a wedding with flip-flops on. And I dress nice. Suit, vest, jacket, pants. I'll dress with sneakers because I got a broken foot, but I wear dress sneakers also. Cole Haans, things like that. Don't wear flip-flops, because during the ceremony, they hear nothing but flip, 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 flip as you're walking through the ceremony. So don't be that person. Girl or guy, no flip-flops. All right. Sandals are different as long as they don't make noise. I did a wedding the other day and there was something sticky on the bottom of my foot, and I was in a church with marble floors, so every time I walked there was a little bit of a chirp with my sneakers, so I had to walk very carefully. So, all right, back to the original thing. So this is the general stuff of what I do. Prep your stuff. Charge your batteries the week before. Double check your batteries again. Memory cards. Always have extra memory cards in your bag with you all the time. So I've got 2 batteries, 2 cameras on me, 2 batteries in one grip, and then 1 battery in the other one. Then I also have 3 batteries inside of my camera bag that are all charged and ready to go. Memory cards, all charged, cleaned, ready, all set to be put in and just start shooting. So very important when it comes to that. Lighting poles, always have the lighting poles that you need. I always pack things inside of my car so that I don't forget them at the studio, or which is I'm in my studio right now. So always make sure everything's gonna be in my car that I need. I've got 13-foot extension light poles that I put my AD200s on for my receptions, and those are always in my car. And then I have a separate AD400 on a separate pole and light stand, so when I go off and do the portraits with the bride and groom and things like that, I have a separate light system stand that's always in my car. Batteries are charged also. So always pay attention to your batteries and your poles and your lights and your fixtures and your anything you could possibly need. Make a list prior to that. I have a checklist as I'm going through, as I'm packing up the night before, even the morning of. I put things by the back door, check. Put things by the back door, check. Put cameras by the back door, check. So I have all that stuff over by the back door ready to go out when it comes to loading the car. It makes me feel better. I'm so little nervous of that one time you ever forget, oh my God, a camera bag. You put in the camera in the bag, you put next to the car, and you got in the car and you drove away and you didn't have it. I don't want to be that situation. So I have actually been so fearful sometimes. I already know it. I can put my arm back there in my back seat and I can feel it. I've actually pulled over to open my bag to make sure I had batteries, cards, lights, fixtures, batteries, everything, camera, everything ready to go, get back in the car, and I feel so much better. When it comes to food, I've already mentioned what to eat, what not to eat. Don't make your stomach upset, but have energy bars with you. I like Mountain Dews, has a little bit of caffeine in it. So I always drink my energy drinks also that I get ready for when it comes to the weddings and things like that. Swedish Fish, gummy bears. It's a good sugar fix to kind of give you that little bit and it doesn't give you too much of a letdown afterwards. So I'll always have a little bit of candy inside of my bag just to kind of help me, that 9 o'clock and you're going till 10:30 and you just need that extra little kind of energy, sugar rush. So pay attention to that, energy bars and things like that. I also prep my second shooters. I will always text them and let them know the week before where we're going to be. So I let them know what venue we're going to be at. So I'll say Friday, we are going to be X venue, and I need you there at X time because we have a first look at X time. Or you're going to meet at the hotel at X time because you have getting ready pictures with the guys while I'm with the girls at X time. Then you're going to travel 15 minutes to get to the X venue, and then you're going to be ready to be shooting at this time because the ceremony is at X time. So they have, and if I have 2 weddings in a row or 3 weddings in a row, they're going to get one text that has everything from Friday's information, another text for everything from Saturday's things, so that they can know what time they have to leave from their place to get to the venue or the hotel. So always let them know a week in advance. I also, even on the night before the wedding, I neurotically and anally will say, hey, see you tomorrow. Venue is X, getting ready is at X, see you at the venue at X, ceremony is at X. Don't forget your light poles. Clean memory cards. Don't have the last wedding that we did on there. Always make sure they're always clean memory cards and all of your batteries are charged, and bring your own light poles. It makes me feel better, even though I trust him. I know what he knows what he's doing. It makes me feel better knowing that I've already said that to him, and it makes me feel better that I've covered all of my bases. So, also text the clients. Hey, are you guys excited? Looking forward to seeing the wedding tomorrow. The weather's going to be beautiful or whatever. I'll text the bride and groom the night before saying, hey, looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. What hotel room are you in so I know what room to go to when I get there? Or at the venue, just confirming I'm going to see you at X time, and then they'll look back and say, yep, we're going to see you at this time. Can't wait. Looking forward to it. So texting your second shooters, texting your bride and grooms, going through your list of batteries, memory cards, light poles, fixtures, anything you're going to possibly need, make a checklist of it when it comes to that. Make sure you have your paperwork. I print up my Google Docs the night before. I make all of my notes on that, even handwritten notes of who the DJ is going to be, who the caterer is going to be, who the dress person was that did the dress, who the hair and makeup person was. So when I'm walking in, I'm saying, oh my God, it's so-and-so from so-and-so and from so-and-so, because every wedding is different. So just pay attention to all the details when it comes to that. So thank you guys for coming back to the channel. If you guys do something different or there's something I should add to my regimen of doing that, put it in the comments below. Thank you guys for coming back to the channel. I appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, I got another video coming up on what I do the day of the wedding as far as prep work and things like that, itineraries and things like that. I'm also going to have another video coming up about what I do for my process when I come back from a wedding on a Friday night, first of all, or I've got a wedding the next day. So the turnaround of what I've got to do, and then I want to do another video on my software that I used for my workflow of editing images, culling them, and so on and so forth. So a couple of videos coming up pretty soon. So thank you guys for coming back to the channel. Remember to smile more because it sure does hurt less. Peace.